No, thank you, she said. So, about the phone, are your proposals going to be ready by the meeting? Because if they're not, you need to tell Trent. Forget Trent. Do you know how many people die on the operating table during brain surgery every year? I told you it's not brain surgery. It's a minor and... Fine. Do you know how many people die from... He made air quotes with his fingers. Minor enhancements? Haven't you ever seen those pictures on TMZ where the starlet's nose has slid halfway down her face under the headline, Cosmetic Surgery Gone Wrong? An EED is not cosmetic surgery. Then why has everyone in Hollywood had one? Or you could get a secondary infection like staph or flesh-eating bacteria. Hospitals are breeding grounds for those things. They're horrible places. Bedpans, catheters, gowns that open in the back. I avoid them like the plague, and you should too. Or they could give you too much anesthetic, or even worse, your surgery could go great and work exactly like it's supposed to because telepathy's a terrible idea. It's not telepathy, she attempted to interject, but he went right on. You don't want to know, trust me, especially what guys think. It's like a cesspool in there. I mean, it's even worse than the stuff they say on the internet, and you know how bad that is. We are supposed to be talking about whether your proposals are ready. I am, he said. ComSpan promises the same thing, more communication. But that isn't what people want. They've got way too much already. Laptops, smartphones, tablets, social media. They've got connectivity coming out their ears. There's such a thing as being too connected, you know, especially when it comes to relationships. Relationships need less communication, not more. That's nonsense. Want to bet? Then why does every sentence beginning, "we need to talk," end in disaster? Our whole evolutionary history has been about trying to stop information from getting communicated. Camouflage, protective coloration, that ink that squids squirt, encrypted passwords, corporate secrets, lying, especially lying. If people really wanted to communicate, they'd tell the truth, but they don't. That's not true, she said, and then remembered texting her family that she was in a meeting and telling Rahul Deshnev's assistant her 9:45 appointment was there. They lie constantly, CB was saying. On Facebook, on eHarmony, in person. Yes, the report's done. I'm just putting the finishing touches on it. No, I don't think that dress makes you look fat. Of course I want to go. Of course is a dead giveaway that you're lying. Of course I didn't sleep with her. Of course I like your family. Of course you can trust me. CB, and you know who people lie to the most? Themselves. They're absolute masters of self-deception. So even if you have this IED and can hear Trent's thoughts, what good will it do? You can't hear other people's, she said, frustrated. I told you. The EED doesn't make you telepathic. All it does is enhance your ability to sense your partner's feelings, which are even less reliable than thoughts. People have all kinds of crazy feelings. Revenge, jealousy, hatred, rage. Haven't you ever felt like murdering someone? Yes, Briddey thought. I feel like it right now. But your having murderous feelings doesn't make you a murderer. And having nice ones doesn't make you a saint. I'll bet even Hitler had warm, fuzzy feelings when he thought about his dog. And if you happened to pick up his emotions right then, you'd think, what a nice guy. Plus, people have no idea what they feel. They convince themselves they're in love when they're not. I did not come down here to hear your theories on love, she said, or Hitler. I came down here because I assumed you wanted to tell me something about your proposals for the new phone. That's what I've been talking about, my proposals for the phone. What people really need is less communication, not more. He walked over to the pinup of the 1940s movie star. Isn't that so, Hetty? Trent's right, Briddey thought. He is mentally unstable. Hetty Lamar.